Here's to video 400 and 4 years. Salute. Okay. Let's tilt this down a bit. Ah, dear me. 4 whole years. 400 videos. I really need to be best prepared next year. Spamming them over the last few days wasn't much fun, I'll be honest. But tell you what, should we do the review and then get a bit nonsensey, shall we? Yeah. Might have some more of that as we go along. I don't like wine, but it's all I've got in the house. So let's get into this one. And this one. And dirty. This one. And this one. And this one. This is my... I've seen people call it Jang, but I don't actually know. The box is over there. What are they? Robot Force? Jang, Robot Force, third party, whatever you want to call it. Computron, Technobots. Yeah, that's basically what they are. Because once I've said that, you started looking at me going, okay, well, you got playing with two big things out the front, so that's strafe. You got a red sporty car, so that's light speed. Drill tank nose cone. Motorbike afterburn. It is afterburn, isn't it? I always forget his name. And then one with a big cannon in the front, so that's scattershot. Technobots. There we go. And yeah, basically that's what they are. But they're a very curious set. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination, just curious. And they come with, and I'm not going to be taking it to pieces because I've had to fix it. They come with this. This is monstrous. This is ridiculous. I had taken this apart. I snapped off one of the handles because it comes into individual pieces. And taking this apart, I snapped off one of the handles because it was, I think it just came apart at the weird angle and snapped it. So I've had to drill, pin and glue that handle. And it does seem to work, but for the sake of this review, I'm not taking this apart. I'm sorry. But I'll just give you a hint of how big this is. That's Sideswipe. What else we got? Age Extinction Bulby. It's big. Like, I could hold this quite happily as a dagger, possibly a short sword. Like, you know, quite a long dagger. I could happily hold this myself. That's how big this thing is. Okay. Tell you what, let's try not to drop it. You go up there. Okay. So, I considered doing this a live stream, but frankly, I can't be bothered. The problem with live streams, and you've got to wait for people to reply and ask questions and things like that, and I'd rather just get on with it. But, you know. So, I suppose we should just get on with them, and because it's literally right here, I'm just going to do whatever it is, strafe. Now, I kind of liked strafe, but he was never really shown. He never really did much. I think Lightspeed and Afterburner got a lot more screen time than strafe. Scattershot, at least in Grimlock's New Brain, did. But strafe, I don't remember ever doing anything. Nosecone, I think, again, in Grimlock's New Brain, where they're made, I think he was the first one built because they need to drill through a tunnel. You know, they need to drill through the wall, so they built him first. It's a weird one, but strafe, I don't remember doing much. I know his name's been used here, there, and everywhere, but him himself, I don't remember doing much. But this is quite lovely. I mean, I don't know how practical it is to have engines here that fire into another piece with its own engines. I don't know how practical that is. You can't really turn them anywhere. Possibly rear-mounted guns, or are they just, you know, cool-looking antenna things? Who knows? Big thrusters at the back again, possibly rear-mounted guns. So people aren't sneaking up on him. we can say that much. A couple of guns out the front. I don't know. I like this design. I do. It's very interesting. But I don't know if I could say it's good. But it is nice. And I suppose I should just get into the transformation. Why not? So what we're going to do is... should we do the worst bit first? Right. We need to get this piece on this hinge here. Fold this back. Now this all goes up the back except for this. This, you need to get... Just about to see, there's that little nub in there sticking out. That goes into this slot here. And doing that is horrible. Although it seems to be working absolutely fine just because it's on camera. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Which one you just bring that forward? Okay. So let's see if it does it on this side just to spite me. Nah, you're not going to do it this side, are you? Nah. Yeah, you little... Why are you at it? Is that one going in? No, it's fighting me. Is it going now? I think so. And bring that forward. That doesn't look right. Why does that not look right? It must be right. It's fine. Okay, so we got this. And now we can get these orange sections and kind of Combiner Wars-esque. There's double hinge, which will bring this down. So we need to bring it out and down and into place. It's going from that to that. Okay. I might need to bring this camera up a bit in a minute, but whatever. Now what we need to do is make sure these panels are loose at the back, because these have got a circle with a notch out to go onto that circle with a notch. It's to lock these in place for the plane mode, but we'll make sure these are loose so we can get the legs out to the side quite far. Now we need to untab here. We get this loose. There we go. And we'll bring it to there. These bits out of the way. And we can fold it up onto the back. Okay. Bring that down. So we've got the crotch and the legs done. Sorted. Now we need to get these sections with the engine and the white and all the stuff underneath. Wriggle them so they come untabbed. There you go. Where are we? This tab goes into a groove in there. See that little groove there where my nail is? There. And then bring it out on a double hinge. Now, I'll bring it all the way out for argument's sake. We can always adjust it in a bit. And then this piece untabs from under there. Little tab, little slot. Nice slot, tab. Bring it down. Rotate it around. Open up that panel. Flip out the hat. It's really simple once you've got it in hand. So we got an arm. So we'll bring this all the way out. Bring it down. Might as well do this while we're here. Flip that out. Close it. Turn that around. And then we need to bring up this piece, which is the head. Basically, it's on a hinge and a double hinge. So we're just going to sort of tidy this up so it's nice and get the head nice and sorted. So we could stop there. And I don't like that. So what we're going to do is bring this double hinge back up a bit. Just to make it a bit more, you know, nice, frankly. And you can fold those back if you want. You don't have to. And then we have Strafe in robot mode. And he's alright. He's a bit messy. You know, he's a bit busy with a lot going on. But he's not bad. I can't say he's bad. 10 minutes already. Woo. You know, he's got his hinges that go out. He's got a nice, what, nearly 90-degree bend. Even these feet you wouldn't think work, but they do. You know, you stand him up. Come on. And he stays. They do work. It's very strange. And I dare say if you wanted to take the sword to bits, you could give him a sword or something. Well, I don't think he'd need it. He's got guns on his arms. He's fine. And yeah, I kind of like him. I don't know. There's something stopping me from loving him, but I do like him. So we'll put him there. Smooth and brambly, apparently. Okay, so we'll put Strife to one side. And we're going in order, I suppose. Lightspeed. Lightspeed is a long sports car with a big engine and jet engines on the side and... Come on, fold out. Where's that like that? Potentially jet engines built into the side. You can fold those out as well if you so wish. It's got these adjustable. He's actually got the, you know, the wiper on the screen here, which I really like, and these, which aren't really for any of the modes, and you can fold them. So I don't know where they're supposed to go because unfortunately they're at an angle as well. So they start wider and then they go narrowing. I don't know. Like, are they supposed to go an angle like that? Is that a good look? Because it doesn't look any good from the back. So I end up just having him sort of like straight up. Yeah, try and get him sort of straight up-ish. And it still doesn't look good, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Look, wipers. Look. Someone put some effort in. Alright, the brake lights and stuff aren't done, but that's, yeah, small miracles. Alloys are painted. Yeah, there's some sort of exhaust bit there. It's all very pretty, isn't it, frankly? And it kind of detracts from the fact that you can see like gaps, panel lines. You can see it everywhere. But it's very pretty. Very pretty indeed. So I suppose we should get on to transforming him. We might as well just fold these up flat, first things last. Fold these out, which is a bit harder to do than, you know, you'd think. But I have nails, so I can do that bit. Okay. Now what we're going to do is try and get this arch panel, which is separate to this. Can we get this loose? No. These wriggle, but I don't think you need to do that. I'm just doing it to show you guys. This piece, you know, the wheel arch, and this piece here, including this underneath, all of this is the arm. So first thing we need to do is untab that from underneath. We'll do that side as well. And try and bring the wheel arch out. And it untabs everything from everywhere else. And we get this. And we'll rotate it down just to get out of the way. And we might as well tie this while we're here. So inside we've got the hand. We're going to... I'm sorry if I'm rushing through all this, but you know. I'm going to flip out the hand. Fold this panel in to tie that up. And you can't just bend it. There's a tab there. Where am I? There's a tab there. So we need to rotate it to get that tab out, and then you can bend it. This thing here goes in there. So that's an arm. Okay. We'll do the same thing on this side. Again, I don't think you need to get that out of the way, but I did it just to show you guys. And pop that loose. Pull this out. There we go. So we'll get that loose, rotate to be able to bend, flip out the hand, come on hand, come on, there we go, close that up, rotate it so it's nicer. Alright, okay, we've got the arms, that's good. I'm dreading doing the the combined mode, you know. Ugh. Right, so we're going to pop this bonnet piece loose, and I'm sure you can fold it up, and I'm not sure how I did it the first time, because I did it the first time without even thinking. See, I always end up doing that. I end up popping the joint off. I'm not sure how I did it the first time. First time I transformed this, I'm going to flip the bonnet off, blah, 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 shove it back in so it's that way around. I'm sure you can do it the other way. I'm sure you can do it without popping it off, but for some reason I can't work it out. Clearly I'm doing it wrong. Oh, come on, double hinge, pop back in. There we go. Get that up so the engine's up there. We might as well fold these bits in just to tidy up the silhouette a bit. Yep, we got that there. We're going to get this piece with the rear window, get it loose, although this engine's now in the way. Get it loose from there, fold it all the way over, and then with this bit pushed in, fold it up, and these two tabs go into here. Okay, and we'll have that tab into the back there. At which point you can have these engines come round and just lock that whole backpack piece into place. The engines are on these grey sort of like round C-shaped sliders, so they're quite handy and they will be used in all modes really. Okay, so we've got the arms, the body, blah blah blah. We need to do the legs. Okay, this is quite simple. We're going to split the legs, and I'm not sure if we're supposed to extend them or not. I don't know. We'll do the feet and then we'll go through it together. So the feet slide out, and they do lock into place. You then flatten them off, turn them around so that the round piece is on the inside now, and using a gap this side, flip out this blue bit to be the toe. Then you can rotate it to the front and adjust that to your preference, whatever. So that's a leg. Okay, let's do that again. So we'll slide this out until it locks, flatten the foot off so you can turn it, which I have, flip out the toe, and then you can rotate the leg to the front and move that up a bit if you want. And that will do. That will do for the robot mode. He can stay like that. Or you can extend the legs because they're on a double hinge piece. And give him really long legs. I don't know which one I prefer because this basically makes him sort of in scale with Strafe. This makes him roughly in scale with Strafe. If you do it the other way with the legs folded in, makes him a bit shorter than Strafe. So I think the legs are just supposed to be extended. That's the only thing I can think of, really. So there you go. That's Lightspeed in robot mode. It's the only thing I can think of. And, you know, shoulders wiggle up and down, forward, blah, 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 hinge, gun on the hand, gun molded inside. You could hit, you know, a bit of silver on that if you wanted to. See that there? There's another gun built inside, same as that. He's got the car exhaust just sticking out in the waist. No waist swivel, but it's all part of the transformation. Plenty of knee, like more than you need of knee. Ankles, a ball joint, a little bit forward and blah blah blah. It'll do. And the head does turn. And bit of a plain head. Go on camera. Bit plain, but it works. So Lightspeed's okay. We're alright with Lightspeed. Nose cone. Nose cone's weird. He's not bad, he's just odd. He's got these two little wheels at the front. I don't know if they're supposed to be a small set of tracks, but they aren't. He's got this big set of tracks. He's got a little drill at the front, some lights, which is quite a nice touch. This big yellow piece. And that's about it, really. I mean, there's a couple of vents and whatever that's supposed to be, and it's a lot, really. I I mean, this is quite a nice drill bit, apart from the big peg on top, which they didn't really need, but fine, alright. This yellow piece, if you lift it up, which you have to do for the transformation, there's just a very similar yellow piece underneath. Is that supposed to be a thing? Does that mean something? Am I missing out on a trick? I know you need that for transformation stuff, it just seems really weird that it's exactly the same both ways. I don't know. But it's fine, I guess. I need to speed these up, it's 20 minutes already, sorry. So, you know, fine. Transformation, okie dokie. So we're going to fold these little treads underneath. Okay. Going to yeah, you know, wriggle these treads loose, and then all the way up on a hinge here. I'm going to bring these out to there. Wriggle it loose, bring it all the way out to there. Need to bring this yellow bit out, split the nose cone, have that bit go forward, this bit go back, bring that up to match it. Then we need to get these side pieces loose on a hinge here. Sorry, I'm starting to rush. I've noticed how long I'm taking. Bring that up, get this one loose, bring that up. And they kind of go around this, but you got to sort of wriggle them past. So I'm not sure that's exactly how it's supposed to work, but it does. Get these panels round onto the side. They're on a double hinge, so they just rotate around to there. And then bring this through. These are the toes. These are the legs. And to transform it, you've got to sort of like fold it in and feed it into that gap. And it goes in a lot easier than it comes out, is all I'm saying. Now we can rotate this, straighten it out, try and tidy up the knees a bit. Bring the toe section forward, and then flip out the heel on each side. There we go. I had to fix one of these heels because it was super tight, considering there's some white glue residue. I'm going to guess this one. But it was super loose, like ridiculously loose. Wouldn't carry the weight loose. Split the legs. Something I haven't mentioned in these, I'm not sure if it's come up yet, I can't remember. But some pieces are die cast. So, which one? We need to get this drill bit, rotate it, fold it into the body. There we go. This we need to extend straight out, bring down, and that's an arm. Extend, bring down, that's an arm. And then we need to get in here, get the head, slide it up, come on, until it clicks into place, and turn it around. And that is nose cone in robot mode. He's a bit messy at the back. I believe you can just leave this straight up behind the head, but I don't like the look of that. I like to get it out of the way. But he's alright, and the head's a bit nondescript, but it ain't bad, I suppose. So we'll get him over here. There we go. I'm tempted to do a part 2 for the combined mode. I might actually do that in the morning. Yeah, you know what? I'll do a combined mode in the morning because this is 20-odd minutes now, 25 minutes now. I'll just do these now, and I'll do a combined mode in the morning because it's not necessarily the wine. It's just this is taking a long time. But I will do my little thoughts of vid 400 tonight, and tomorrow I can just get onto the combined mode for you. So let's do Afterburner. I think it's Afterburner. I'm sure it's Afterburner. He's a futuristic motorbike with a really small front wheel and a double back wheel. And he looks alright. He's very heavy. And these side pieces are die cast. And I don't think any of this is die cast, but these side pieces definitely are. And he's alright. He's got exhausts up there. Would that work? I don't know. I'm not a motorbike guy. I'm feeling a lot more relieved now I'm doing the combined mode tomorrow. Have you noticed? I don't know. It's weird, but I can't say I don't like it. I think that's the takeaway from this one. It's very weird, but I do like it. So, transformation. We need to get this side panel and wriggle it up. Now, where am I? Can you see in there, there's that tab. You see that there? That tab? That goes into a hole here. And lining that hole up, you might see is possibly damaged. Lining that up is a bit of a nightmare because it depends on everything else lining up. We're going to get this, rotate it all the way around, and it clips onto this piece here. So it goes to there. It says where it wants to stop, so that's fine. So do the same on this side, pop this loose, and yeah, that one's not too bad actually compared to this one. Bring this all the way over, and it locks onto there. There we go. Okie dokie. At which point we can bring this whole back wheel, which will bring all of this down and straighten it out. Okay, can you guess where this is going? Probably. Then we can bring these pieces down. This one's loose as anything. Is there? No, might just floor polish or something. Bring this down to there. There. And fold it in. Those are the feet. I thought that was quite nicely done, to be honest with you. I thought it was quite well designed. And split. There we go. See, the main reason I want to do this combined mode tomorrow is the combined mode is easiest to do from the vehicle modes. And I'm not transforming them back on camera. It'll take forever. So we'll do that in the morning. Okie dokie. So we need to get this piece here, fold it down. But not just this, we need to pull out this middle piece as well. And it goes on a hinge down here. It's not going to fall out. It's fine. So we pop all of that loose and it comes down to there. That is, we do need to do that. It's not just me. We do need to do that. We're going to get this back piece, which isn't metal. And we're going to try and get this loose. There we go. It's got these two grooves. Can you see that? Groove there and groove there. They go onto hook here and hook there. It's easier to try and slide them up and off if you can. So we'll get those down and out the way for now on this big apparatus. And now we get onto splitting this piece in half. So we got this so far. Now this might be messy, and it's just because I'm explaining to you. Once you're playing with it, you start working it out with your hand, and it makes a lot more sense. But because I'm having to explain it to you, it looks a lot messier than it is. So we got this. And for this, we need to... You can't do it that way, can you? No, you can't. The wheel won't go past this piece, so it needs to go the other way. But before it does, we need to fold this piece on that double hinge there and close it up. So now we need to push the wheel all the way through until it's in the body. There. And then make sure this is out of the way. And put this back in place. So this middle bit goes in. Come on. And then the top bit goes in. Okay, and that would be our head for today. Yeah, well, fine, okay. We need to fold this piece down straight. That will actually become useful in a minute. But I think we need to do the arms first. So what we need to do for the arms, you can see in there, you can see that? There's a blue piece from the arm, which is a T-shape, sitting in this grey piece. So what we need to do is rotate it through and all the way over the top. At which point this grey piece on that hinge can fold up and this peg can go into that hole. You can see any of this. That peg there goes into that hole and pegs in. So now we've got an arm which we can extend and rotate. There we go. So let's do that for the other side. So we've got to push it the other way through to get the T-piece out. Bring that over the top. And then we can fold this back and it'll peg together. Extend the arm, rotate band, fine, great, sorted. And now for the last piece of the transformation, we need to just bring this piece up to be like a spine, and this big tab sticking out there. Can you see that? That big tab sticking out here? Camera. That goes into that gap in there. Bring that up, and it goes into... It does go in there. It doesn't want to now, but it will. There we go. And that is Afterburner in robot mode. Legs seem a little bit stumpy. Hips are a bit nondescript. Body seems a lot bigger than the legs, kind of thing. But arms go up and down. Don't really do much out. You know, in and out kind of thing. Swivel, bend. Hands are actually on swivels. And he's quite nice. And the head. I actually quite like the head. Come on. It's weird. It's different. But no one ever said different was a good or bad thing. It's just, you know, different. And he's got quite a lot of detail. I do like this mode. I think they've all definitely got their own personalities. So, we'll leave that one there. And then we'll get on to the big boy himself, the leader, who is basically the same size as all these guys, maybe a little bit fatter. And that is Scattersharp. Now, this piece is a weapon and it is separate, so we can unplug this. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to go that way. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or that way, because it'll fit both ways. I haven't really looked at the instructions because I don't do that. So we'll take this piece off, and we might as well do this now. What we need to do is get hold of this grey piece and try and slide it back as far as it'll go, and it clicks into place. Then from this side, you can see that, which has actually got a groove for your nail. Pull it down, and that's a handle. So that's now a gun. Yeah, fine, why not? So we've got this left over. Okay, so we're going to get these side pieces and unpeg them from there. Little peg and hole there. Slide it out to there. All right. Unpeg, slide all the way out, and then we'll bring these panels up, and they're on double hinges, and just fold them all the way up and out of the way. There we go, and there we go. Now the rest is quite straightforward, so if I turn it around, you can see where this is going now. So we're going to get this whole red piece, fold it forward, and as you get this out of there now. Okay, I'm going to do something you're not really supposed to do. I'm going to split him in half. You don't do that. Shh, it's a secret. Shh, nobody knows about that. I'm going to fold this back up. So we've now got the head. There's the head. I'll look at the head properly in a minute. We're going to open up these panels, flip out the hands, and curiously, you can slide them in so they lock it more into place and close it up. Because I'll show you on this side, if you just open this up, flip out the hand, and close it, the hand looks a bit dorky just flopping around. See that? Compared to this one. So you actually need to lock into place. Okay, alright, okay. Now we've got this bit, and this is as straightforward as you can get. Just make sure. Open these up, yeah, split the legs, open up this panel, extend, and close back up, and you basically need to try and get this to sit on here. And this is the worst part of this entire set, these pieces here. Rotate this so this nice flat bit is at the bottom for a toe. Rotate this so this big flat bit is at the bottom for a heel. And yes, this bit's die cast. So we'll do that again on this side. So we're going to open this panel, extend it on a double hinge in there, close this panel back up, and then we need to wriggle this to try and get this to sit in there. Just to try and hold it together. Try and hold it together, I'm saying. Rotate this so the nice foot bits at the bottom. Rotate this to be a nice heel. There we go. And then we just tidying up. These hips are always seem out of step. And there we have scatter shot in robot mode. And we'll give him his gun, because why not? And he seems a lot stockier than the other guys, but not by a lot. He's just stockier. And, you know, he works, he's fine, there's nothing wrong with him. But, you know, he's fine. But there are a couple of issues that will carry over to the combined mode. And that head is just... Come on, camera. Camera. Oh, really? He just seems super pleased with himself. I'm not sure that's the right facial expression for him. He seems really chipper. It kind of freaks me out. Because I'm looking at it now and it doesn't look that good, but in the camera and stuff, he just looks like he's just smiling, just happy to be here. So that's all these guys now in their robot mode. So let's try and space them out so you can see them a bit better. And I guess we should... Come on, Nosecam. Bless him. I suppose we should get size comparison. So here's Age of Extinction Bumblebee. It's Tailgate. And what else have I got that people might recognise? Yeah, sure, why not? One part of the Dragonstorm set that I've repainted. So they're all about Voyager scale, basically. And they are absolutely monstrous. Unfortunately, for the combined mode, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow. So this is near enough 40 minutes. So I'm just going to have a couple of minutes just to say a few things. And I'll do the combined mode tomorrow because I'm good. Might as well have just a bit while I'm talking. Not a lot, I'm just going to sort of sit about it. So, part 2 of this will commence in year 5, which will be tomorrow. And I've got to say, what's the 5th year of my channel going to bring to you? I should have thought this through, shouldn't I? I'm thinking at some point there's going to have to be a face reveal. There just is. I think I need to talk to you guys properly, like see if I can do that, like the poll thing going on, and see if I can set up like a certain night, like either every week or every 2 weeks, and try and do a live stream or something. But again, I think that would be a lot better with the face reveal, because you don't want like 2 hours of this, because it's boring. I wouldn't mind learning how to do some sort of Let's Play thing, but I don't want to turn into a Let's Play channel. I just mean like, if I could do like one very laboured over like 3 years, just something really slow. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Answers in the comments. You know, just what do you guys want from the 5th year? That's a better one. You're the guys watching this. What do you want? Do you want more Surtoys? Do you want me to try and do more pre-orders? Because I got Mirage, not yesterday, the day before. Siege Mirage. And I don't think a lot of people in the UK have had that. I'm still not sure. I think like some of the Americans and Japanese and stuff have had it. But I haven't seen many people in the UK have it. And that's still only got like 4 views. You know, maybe 6 views. Which makes me weird, because it's like, I'm a UK reviewer. I'm in the UK. I've got this figure. Why aren't you talking about it? And nah. So basically, you guys tell me what you want, and I'll see what I can do. Titastic wants me to do skits. You know, like go, hello, my name's Afterburner. How do you talk without a mouth? I didn't intend to hit him. You didn't see anything. Go away. I didn't actually mean to hit him. That was I just twisted my wrist the wrong way and he fell over. Now get back in the kit. No. Let's not go into that conversation. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't know. Is the point. I could try doing something different. I could try doing this. I could try doing another couple of episodes of Ugly Anime. No. That's just something I was doing because I felt like talking about a couple of things. Like Evangelion, that needs to die so badly. I'll drink while I'm thinking. Hang on. Yeah, I honestly don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what I'm going to do. And this video is like 40 odd minutes. So you know what? I'm not drunk. I'm just trying to organize things in my head because I'm doing this off. I don't plan anything. You may have noticed everything's kind of off the top of my head. It's all improv. I'm going to do some thank yous because I might as well. You guys are the main heroes of this. So I'm going to thank. Well, Ty's been around for a very long time. Tytastic, winner of Wheeljack, the knockoff Wheeljack masterpiece that I had. Ty won that. V Gamer, bless her little socks. Hasn't done much recently, but I'm just going to assume that means she's enjoying her life and doing her school and trying not to end up in the same position that, for example, I am. I'm not exactly living the world's best life, but I've got into a job I like at the minute. So, good on her. Belucius. How can I not? How can I not thank Belucius? He's an absolute hero. He's usually incomprehensible in his comments, being, he has a grade, he has an A-star grade of nonsense talk, which I appreciate. Some people don't, and that's fine. I have seen him comment on other people's channels, and I'm worrying that it's spreading, but it's fine as long as everyone takes him in good gesture. It's good. Ninja Bill's always around. Bless him. I've sent him a few things. Funny story. The first thing I sent Ninja Bill was the knockoff Masterpiece Hot Rod or Rodimus or whatever it is. Now, from the reviews, because I hadn't seen Ninja Bill at this point, Ninja Bill, not Phil, what am I talking about? I hadn't seen Ninja Bill at this point, and I don't know American accents. So from that, before I saw him, and he's like, oh, well, I can't buy from eBay, I can't buy online kind of thing. I'm like, can't you? You know what? I'll buy you one. I thought he was a kid. I thought he was like a teenager or something. I'm sorry, Ninja Bill. That's what I thought. I thought you were like a teenager or something. You couldn't buy this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm an adult. I'll be nice. I'll treat you. Now I'm pretty sure you're older than me. No offense intended. And I'm like, what? But again, why not? It doesn't matter. It's not hurt me in the long run. Yeah, I've made a friend of the channel. Why not? Frankly, why not? Who else have I got? So there's Ty, V, Blucius, Ninja Bill. I was going to say Shinobi Biru, but that's his Facebook. Rory Dog, who I did the first transformation help for. I'm pretty sure that was Rory Dog. He couldn't work out to do the Masterpiece Hot Rod. He couldn't work out to do the shoulders. If anyone's got any issues with Transformers and they aren't sure how to transform it, let me know and I'll do another one for you. Because honestly, it doesn't do me any harm to do it. And that's why I go in depth with the transformations. I'm trying to help people if they got a figure and they don't know how to do it. That's why I do it. So if you got any issues, let me know and I'll do another one for you. At the minute, there's only one, and it's got quite a few views from what I remember. It's done quite well, bizarrely. So Rory Dog, bless him. Who else have I got? Mark Dawes is always around. I feel bad. I should comment on more of your stuff, but I don't know. I've been a bit reclusive in the comments at the minute. I'll reply to people on mine, but I don't know if it's a work thing or something else. But I'm not leaving many comments on other people's videos, so I apologise for everyone in advance and in past tense for the ones I haven't done. You get the idea. Who else we got? TF Fan Geek is he's always going, oh, great video, thanks, great job, well done. I'm like, whoa, relax, calm down, just take it down a notch. It's all good. I appreciate the enthusiasm, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I don't even edit. I just sat down and recorded, okay? You don't need to be this hyper. I appreciate if that's the kind of person you are, but it's like, whoa. It makes me feel like it makes me feel I'm getting praise I really haven't earned, which, let's be fair, is any praise I get. But it's like, whoa, calm down, man. Seriously, just whoa. Enough exclamation points. Just just 1 or 2, not 8. It's fine. Calm down. Which makes me sound super ungrateful, but it's not what I'm doing. Anyone else I remember from the comments? Anyone else? Or anything in general? How could I possibly forget? Surtoys. Surtoys are absolute lunatics. I want to say Paul. I'm not. I could be wrong off the top of my head, but Paul from Surtoys, I think. You're insane. I love you for it, but you're insane. I literally, I was just buying some stuff, and I think the guy just went, "Hang on, you've got a YouTube channel, haven't you?" And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, "Oh, tell you what, I got some stuff I want to get rid of, so I'll just throw it in the box for you if you want." I'm like, sure. And then this huge box full of all sorts of stuff. It's like, oh, come on. Again, it sounds ungrateful, but it's like, what have I done to deserve free stuff? Really? I mean, I know Belucius keeps telling me he's dying for videos, and I don't know why this is like his support network. I don't understand it personally, because I'm a terrible person. But, to be able to be sent stuff for free. I mean, all right, I guess it's advertising for him and stuff like that, and even the figures that technically don't need to exist or aren't particularly good, I do try and see in a better light because they're free. But I'm not going to turn around and say you must buy A+, star, whatever. I'm not going to do that because I'm not a yes man. So even if something's terrible, I'll go, I like it, but you might not. And that's fine. I think that's fair to everyone. And I might like something simply because it's a gift, because I was raised not to be ungrateful. But yeah, Surtoys, just thank you. Honestly, you wouldn't believe, considering I think last time I checked, I've got 158, 159 subscribers. And so that in the grand scheme of things is like the tiniest drop in the ocean. Compared to people like the Collector 75, who is subscribed to this channel. Hi. He's one of the big YouTubers. He's one of the big names. And what can I say? I mean, I know these days you've got like your Pure, you got your Bolt Matrix, you got your Thew if you must. And that's not me being... I don't want to be negative with Hugh, but it's not a review channel anymore, is it? And, or at least not from what I've seen. I unsubscribed a while back, so maybe I'm completely out of date with that, so don't hold me to it. But you got the big names, like the big channels, MGO, Caked Up, you got all the big names. But as far as I'm concerned, simply for venerance for how long he's been around. The Collector 75 has got to be up there, especially as for a Brit reviewer. I mean, Bisto Yeti, I think, has given up on doing Transformers reviews. I think, from last I heard, I think he just went, I can't be bothered doing Transformer reviews, because he was doing like Transformer of the Week, like quite regularly. And having that, this is why I do it whenever I feel like. I don't do it to a set, schedule, because it'd kill me. It'd turn it into a job rather than going, I got a figure, I might as well review it. You can't do that. It turns it into a job instead of work. And all right, I'm not making money off this, which is kind of why it's not a job. But nah. But as far as Brit YouTubers go, for Transformer review, blah blah blah, whatever you want to do, I do like that high tier. And if at any point TF Nation is on a weekend, I can actually go, because I can only go like every other weekend for commitments. I would quite happily be like, "Hi, how you doing?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, great, cheers. Do you want an autograph?" I'll be like, "No, it's me." And they're like, should have known. I filled 6 sick bags already, you scumbag. Go on, do one. Self-deprecation, good times. This video is like almost an hour long. Is there anyone else I need to thank? Because if there is, I can't think off the top of my head. I suppose the only thing I can really say is random people from Sertoys, because Sertoys shares all his stuff on the Facebook channel page, and those things go through the roof. They get loads of views because people are like, I want one of those. Like equestrian things, the little transforming My Little Ponies. That went nuts. People went crazy for them. I got somehow connected with someone I think is actually quite local to me, who does like Funko Pops and loves My Little Ponies. I'm somehow now connected to her on at least Instagram, possibly Facebook. So hi. Is it Redheaded Funko? Something like that. Off the top of my head, I think I'm doing quite well. So hi to you as well. Thank you for being around. If you watch this, if not, people, if they're interested in Funkos and stuff, go check out, because she does seem to get quite a lot of Funkos. It's not something I'm interested in. It's just more things to collect, and I've got enough. I've got enough plastic crack. I don't need anything else. Basically in general, anyone who watches these videos, anyone who wants to help me keep going, it's mainly that little encouragement. Just that, like, they went through a phase where all my videos were getting like less than 10 views, and this was going on for a long time. And then I think I did a couple of Sertoys videos, and they jumped through the roof. And I know saying, it only got 10 views. Like, where is he? This guy. Last I checked, he's only got like 3 views. I know he was only reviewed like 2-3 days ago, but he deserves better than that. Come on. But this is how I'm like, why haven't you liked that? Why? Come on. Like, Siege Mirage, again, in the UK. Maybe 12 views? It's like, are you kidding me? As far as I know, I'm one of the first people in the UK to review this figure. 12? Come on. Come on, guys. Deserves more than that just for the novelty. I'm rambling now, and I'm starting to sound ungrateful, and I'm very tired. And I'm not drunk. It's going to take a lot more than that to get me drunk. Yeah, you guys have seen some of my videos where I've drunk before. But yeah, it's I can't suggest what I'm going to do in the next year. My 5th year on YouTube, apart from video 400 Part 2 tomorrow, which is the combined form of these guys. I'll get them back into vehicle mode for that. But basically, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want to do. This is an interactive channel, all right? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want me to do, and I shall see what I can do. I can't promise, but I will try. Okay? I will try. Anyway, I'm going to stop because I want to try and get this uploaded before midnight, and it is now... I can't see, so it's probably about 10 o'clock at night. So I've got 2 hours to try and get 2 videos uploaded. Oh well. So, yeah. So for video 400, my 4-year anniversary, part 1, I'm just going to say thank you to you all again, and to remember that in the darkest of times, there are a couple of facts that you must be able to keep faith in. And that is the faith that I shall always be ugly. I shall always be wretched. And I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye.